Good evening to you all. Please welcome to today's session you're all welcome to today's orientation. Okay, welcome to our first orientation in July. Okay, we're meeting twice. This is our first meeting, getting close to your exams. Okay, I'll meet you again to teach you one or two things you have to know in order for you to secure the 50 marks. Okay, but this is an introduction that we have to do. Okay, welcome ourselves into the July 2026. Right. Once again, you are all welcome. My name is Esteve, okay, and I will be leading you through this particular session. Along the line, our facilitators will also have a moment to share their experience as well as their advice with you all. So once again, you are most welcome. Okay, to begin with, you have to know about S&D, right? So I'll give you a general overview of S&D. So I know some of you are hearing S&D for the first time, and some of you are joining us for the very first time. Now, S&D is a tuition provider that is accredited, okay, by the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana. Okay, we've been accredited to run CATC in Ghana. We started somewhere around 2023. So it means we've not been, with the 2023, that's where we started our preparatory tuition, whereby we started preparing students, okay? But then, the beginning of everything takes a while, you understand? So that's when we started our tuition and we got accreditation to start our tuition, okay? And as it stands now, we have over 1,000 students that has gone through S&D, okay? It's a gradual process, right? And thanks to all of you, you are the main. Say, please, I can't hear you. Please, can you all hear me, please, class? Please, can you hear me? Please, can you all hear me?
Yes, sir. So I
Yes,
can hear you.
please.
Yes,
Yes, I can hear
yes,
you.
we can hear.
Say you're loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Yes, please.
Okay, so meaning those who
Yes,
cannot hear me.
please.
Yes, so meaning those who cannot hear me, kindly check your network. Okay, let me give you a second for you to check your network. Okay, good. So let me continue. So like I said, S&D is accredited. That's the most important thing, right? Yes, even though when you go to the ICA website, you'll not find our details there. Okay, I told the student that it's been a while. ICA updated their websites with the new partners in learning. Okay, and S&D has gotten that accreditation. So please, you can be rest assured that we are what? We are accredited. Okay. So that is it about S&D. We have our vision. Our vision is to forge a new generation of accounting leaders. That's our vision. Once you go through us, it is our hope and our prayer that you go up to become what? A chartered accountant that transcend across what? Boundaries. So we don't just forge chartered accountants that are within Ghana alone, but also across Ghana. So we have some of our students in Liberia, okay, in the PSA class and other. You see that we have Liberia students in the class because our vision is not just limited to what? To Ghana. And that is very, very important. Our goal is nothing short of extraordinary to mold you into an accounting powerhouse. That's the goal. So when it comes to S&D, sometimes we wake you up at day. Okay, we don't just focus on the exams, that be. What we do rather is what? We try to teach you everything that you're supposed to know. Okay, so usually when we are teaching, we will tell you that this is the concept. Understand the concept before you focus on which areas can come in the exams. So when we are teaching, our goal is to what? Is to mold you into an accounting powerhouse. At least you should know your basics. Do you understand? You should know your basics. You should know your principles that underpin the accounting question. So once you join S&D, please be prepared to learn. Don't just come that you want to pass the exam. It's not just about passing the exams. It's about you not embarrassing and disgracing yourself after you have gotten the enviable certificate. Do you get it? So that is one thing that sounds very clear. So anybody that passes through SND, there's one thing that the person says, that these people, they learn. We wake you up at dawn. 3:30 will be normal with you. 3:30, 4 o'clock a.m. It will be normal because what you learn. I always advise my students that if you are praying, pray to God that, God, if I don't understand a particular subject, let me fail. If you don't understand the subject, you should fail. That should be your prayer. Meaning that you should learn to understand, not just chew and go and pass the exams. And at the end of the day, you'll be a useless chartered accountant. And because of you, people will not be respecting chartered accountants. No. Okay, so that's our goal. Once you join us, be prepared, at least have general knowledge about everything. Because trust me, once you become a chartered accountant, the opportunities will open. Naturally, it will open to you. So whenever you are presented, you should be able to give a good account of yourself through interview, through your addition, or through your submission, through one or two things. At least there should be something unique about you, right? So please, once you join us, that is not just pass, it's about you to learning. Okay. I remember last night, one of our students joined a different tuition provider, okay, for the orientation. Even though she joined our class naturally, she joined a different tuition provider because she said she wanted to see what others are doing elsewhere. And she said, once she answered one or two questions, the teacher teaching in that institution said that, this lady, you are prepared to pass. That's what the student told me. And I even shared it on a platform. The student said, Steven, when I answered one or two questions, the facilitator said, you, this lady, you are prepared to pass. Because automatically, it means that it was just flowing. Okay, even in your group discussion with other students from different institutions, you see that you stand out, you stand unique. Because it's like you know the thing. What's your dinner say? You understand? And that is that. Okay? Because we do the real teaching. SND, our goal is that what? We do the hard thing. Hard things first. So a difficult training, easy battle. Hard things only at SND. So don't come with the intention that will give you a pop. If I have a pop, I will not waste my time. I will just sleep and come and give you the report last minute. But we will guide you. And truly, you realize that whatever we teach makes sense on the examination day. That's our unique trait, right? Thank you very much. So that is it about SND. That is it about what? SND. That is it about SND. Okay, good. So please, quickly, let me share with you this document. Okay, good. So please, this is our license. I've been getting this a lot. You'll be there, a student to call you, say, Steven, are you sure you guys are accredited? You'll be there, a student to call you, say, Steven, are you sure you are accredited? You see, they'll say, are you sure you are accredited? So this is our evidence, right? From the Institute of Chartered Accountants, okay? This is a confidential document, but I'll share it with you because to remove any doubt. You get it? To remove what? Any doubt. Remove any doubt. Is that not so? It be so, no. It be so, no. Thank you very much. Okay, good. So let's proceed. So that is that, okay, about ICA. Member of ICA Partner in Learning. Thank you very much. So quickly, I'll now switch on towards thing you need to know about ICA program, especially those who are new to ICA. Especially those who are new to ICA. Okay, somebody is asking, says, Steven, what the meaning of the SND? Okay, sorry. My bad. I'm supposed to tell you the meaning of SND. Okay, good. So please, the SND. The SND, as you are seeing here, let me share our crest with you. Our crest. Good. This is the SND crest. Our badge. Please, the SND. One and for all. It's not saving investment. The Kokonsa people, the Kokonsa people, the Kokonsa people that have been spreading, it is Steven and Desmond. It's not Steven and Desmond. Please, SND is an institution, okay? The S stands for what? sacrifice. And the D stands for dedication. Please, sacrifice and dedication. So this is what you get when you join S&D. Be ready to sacrifice and be ready to be dedicated to your what? To your learning materials. Because the facilitators are going to sacrifice, and you will see it for yourself. The facilitators will go all out. Will go all out. There won't be an instance that you have class and will not come. It is not going to happen. Unless an emergency, even with an emergency, you will reschedule the class. Okay, we are dedicated. That's why we'll do everything possible. Be checking up on you. We'll be checking up on you. We'll be giving you learning materials. We'll be giving you past questions, ICA past questions. We'll do everything possible. So it is sacrifice and dedication. So once you join us, be ready to sacrifice and be ready to what? Dedicate. So that you also be like these people you are seeing on your screen. These are people that went through S&D. Again, I tell you, it is very possible. Only if you don't give up. Some people, when they fail one paper, they want to give up. They fail one paper twice, they want to give up. Do you know what people have gone through? You call Sedesmo sometimes, and he'll be explaining the thing like as if he's part of those who wrote the book. Do you know what Sedesmo has gone through? You think Sir Stephen has never failed? But we didn't give up. And that's why, you see, when you stay in one class and learn something continually, you become a master of it. So please, there's a good reason for everything. Motivate yourself always. So please be ready to sacrifice and be ready to dedicate yourself to your materials as facilitators are ready to do so. Is that not so? Thank you very much. Very well. Okay, good. Please, I'm reading your messages. So those sending the nonsense messages, please, nonsense is a slogan. It's my personal slogan. If I say nonsense, you respond nonsense. If I tell you nonsense, don't go and cry. Please. Okay, good. So please, a brief about ICA as an institution, right? Yes, so ICA, so let's go straight. So please, with ICA, as you all know, okay, please, ICA, general overview, everything you have to know about ICA. With ICA, one is supposed to write a total of 14 papers to become a chartered accountant. Please, especially those who are new to ICA, please pay attention. You are supposed to write a total of 14 papers for you to become a chartered accountant with ICA. Thank you. And the 14 papers, this is the breakdown. Please, level 1. Level 1, you are supposed to write 4 papers. Level 2, you are supposed to write 6 papers. I mean, this is somebody starting afresh, without any qualification, without nothing. Level 3, you are supposed to write 4 papers. So in all, you are required to write 14 papers. Please do get it. Let's say you are having a secondary school certificate, okay, and you want to start. These are the papers you are required to write. Thank you very much. So you can start ICA if you have WASSCE or SSCE. You will begin from level 1. That is, if you have WASSCE or SSCE, you'll be starting from level 1. If you have WASSCE or SSCE, then you will start from level 1. Please, S&D, we do organize the level 1 courses. S&D organize the level 1 courses. We do tuition for the level 1, and there are 4 papers. Is that also? It is so. So please take note of that. Recommend your brothers and sisters who are done with secondary school exams, WASSCE, and they are home. Tell them to come and do tell them to start the ICA journey. Do you understand? Tell them to start the ICA journey. Okay, if you know a brother or a sister who has finished secondary school or someone who is in level 100, and the person yearns to start the ICA, advise the person. Do you know why? Because currently, as it stands now, S&D is the best level 1 teaching center. Level 1, when it comes to level 1, SND is the best. Why? Because we got overall best student for level 1, SND. SND got the overall best students for level 1. And we got overall best female students for level 1. SND got it. In fact, SND got 2 awards. Out of the 4 papers, SND got 2 awards in the 4 papers. Do you understand? So when it comes to level 1, SND, we have the keys to the level 1. So if you know anybody, you can recommend that person. Thank you very much. We move on. If you are doing diploma, or if you are having diploma and professional certificates, right? Example, it's what that is accounting technician, ICA technician diploma, DBS or HND holder in accounting or related field, diploma in business studies, any equivalent diploma, you will be exempted from level 1. Are you okay? You'll be exempted from level 1. But then you have to bring your what? Usually, you'll be exempted from level 1. But then you have to bring your what? Your transcript. Okay, for them to know the courses you did. So you have to bring your transcript for them to know the courses you did. But trust me, usually you will be exempted from level 1. But like I said, you will need to bring your transcript for them to know the courses you did. But usually you'll be exempted from level 1. Usually you'll be exempted from level 1. But like I said, you have to bring your transcript. Let them know the courses you did. Are you okay? Or you can contact me personally. Let me know your courses you did or the subjects you did whilst offering these courses. It's what IC technician diploma or CA foundation diploma in business studies. When you bring your transcript, we'll know the exemptions you are qualified for. Okay. You can contact me. I will assist you with that. Okay. For me to know the specific subject to be exempted. Usually you're exempted from level 1 and some papers in level 2 sometimes. So bring it. Okay. This is the one that is standardized. Degree holders. You qualify if you have any of the following: bachelor's degree in accounting, finance, economics, commerce, banking. Please, if you have a bachelor's degree, you too, you have some exemptions to enjoy. You will not write the entire level 1 and you will not write the entire level 2. You understand? You'll be exempted in some papers. So you have bachelor's degree in accounting, you have BCom, you have a bachelor's degree in banking, okay? Or you have bachelor's degree. If you have degree in non-business areas, you have degree in engineering, degree in science, degree in arts. Please, ICA will consider the subject you did, and they will tell you the papers you are what you are exempted for. Are you okay? They will check the subject you did in the university, and they will tell you the papers you don't have to write. But I know for sure that if you did bachelor's degree in accounting, that one you'll be exempted from the whole of level 1 and 2 papers in level 2. That I know. Okay, if you did finance, you'll be exempted from the whole of level 1. You understand? Those ones I know for certainty. You get it? But then, like I said, contact ICA with your transcript. Let them know the subject you did. Please do get it. You can contact me and I will assist you. It's not difficult. Oh, it's not a difficult process. Anytime you call on them, they will assist you. So they said degree holders may start from level 2 or level 1, depending on the papers you did or depending on the exemptions you will get. Please do get it. So if you did, let's say, in fact, just contact me and I will assist you. Are you okay? If you are new to accounting, please do get it. Post graduate studies, those who have masters, and you want to start ICA. Please, if you have masters in MBA, MCOM, MSc accounting and finance, if you have masters in these areas, you also have some exemptions you are going to enjoy. If you have masters in MBA, MCOM, MSc, please, you also have some exemptions you'll be enjoying. Are you okay? You will not write everything. You'll be exempted from level 1 and level 2 with a section of PSA. Or sometimes you write management accounting and PSA. Are you okay? Depending whether your first degree did accounting or not. Please, so you have to contact us. Let us advise you appropriately the papers you'll be writing. Be very certain or be very sure of the papers you'll be writing. Don't just say, my friend did the same course, so therefore I'm also going to do the same papers my friend is doing. No. Be sure. Get a guarantee that these are the ones I'm writing. Verify, make sure that these are the papers you are writing. So please, if you have masters, you can start ICA. You don't have to start from level 1. You may start from level 2. You understand it? So please, if you have a first degree, you don't have to write level 1. You will start from level 2, but depending on the courses you did at the university. So please, always seek advice. That's why we are here. Our doors are always open to you, right? Other acceptable qualification. If you have ACCA, you have CIMA, you have ICAEW, foreign qualification, which is equivalent to WASI, diploma. Please, qualification you have at all, just bring it to us, okay? I will advise you, okay? Or I'll give you a contact for you to call. It's ICA. So that they will tell you that, oh, with this your qualification, these are the papers you'll be writing. Sometimes you'll be eligible for exemption, but because you didn't ask, you end up writing everything. Please, do you understand? So please, I've said 2 things. That if you are having WASI alone, you are starting from level 1. If you don't have WASI, you have degree, then you are qualified for some exemptions, depending on the courses you did. So please contact me. I'll give you a number for you to call. That's ICA. And they will tell you that, oh, with this your qualification, these are the papers you are exempted. These are the papers you'll be writing. Are you okay? This is for those who are new to ICA. Some of you have contacted me already. Those who have not, so it's not difficult. You don't have to write all the 14 papers. Some of you will be writing only 5 papers. Some will be writing only 8 papers. You understand? Some of you too have to write everything. Don't worry at all if you're writing everything. Don't be sad if you're writing everything. If you write everything, you are going to know more. You're going to understand the things very well. Going through everything, it will make you, you understand the content. Because if you're given an exemption in level 2, you mean that same courses, the advance of that course in level 3. It's one thing I've noticed. If you're exempted from financial reporting, don't forget that you meet it at corporate reporting. Do you understand? If you're exempted from principles of taxation, you meet it at advanced taxation. So if you have to write everything, don't worry. Be happy. Know that you are learning. Are you okay? Thank you very much. Applicant with work experience in accounting and finances may be considered on a case-by-case basis. So if you're a mature entry student, please, you can contact them. Are you okay? Thank you very much. So these are the subjects, like I said, 14 in all. Level 1 is 4. These are the 4 subjects you're writing under level 1. I'll share this document with you, okay? Level 2, you have to write 6. But then if you have degree, you'll be exempted in some of them. Are you okay? If you have degree, you'll be exempted in some of them. If you have masters too, you'll be exempted in some of them. Do you get it? So just consult. Then level 3. For level 3, no exemption. For level 3, the word thing, you write it. Level 3, word thing, you write it. Are you okay? And it's not difficult. Don't worry. With the right guidance, there's nothing difficult. Is that not so? So, ladies and gentlemen, so ICA exemption policy. This is the exemption policy. ICA offers exemption based on recognized academic and professional qualification from accredited institution. So if you have a qualification from a recognized and accredited institution, when you bring it to them, they will consider it and exempt you. Are you okay? Thank you very much. So, like I've already said, okay, I'll give you this material. Now, those who are currently in the university, those who are currently in the university, the level 300 students, students who have completed level 300 in specific programs may qualify for exemption. Those pursuing the following programs are exempted from all level 1 papers. So if you are pursuing the following programs and you are still in level 300, university level 300, you'll be exempted from the following programs. Students who have completed level 300 in specific programs may qualify for exemptions. Those pursuing the following programs are exempted from all level 1 papers: BSc Administration, Accounting option; Bachelor of Commerce, Accounting and Finance option; BSc Administration, Finance option; BSc Administration, Accounting and Finance option; Bachelor of Education, Accounting and Finance option. Okay, for you will not write level 1. Do you understand? Because the logic is that since you are in level 300, very soon you go to level 400 and you graduate. So why the need for you? So they are treating you like somebody who has already graduated. So if you're in level 300, you enjoy exemption on these papers. Good. Accounting option. So if you did something accounting, maybe BSc accounting, Bachelor of Commerce accounting, those who did accounting, so accounting option students also receive exemption from 2 additional papers. So you did BSc accounting. You understand? You did Bachelor of Education accounting option. So those who did accounting option, those who did university, those who read accounting, only accounting or accounting and finance, they will enjoy all the level 1 exemption and 2 papers in level 2. That is audit and assurance and principles of taxation. Those who did finance option, even though you also did BSc accounting, or even though you also did BSc administration, you also did Bachelor of Commerce, but you did finance option. You did finance. Finance is not the same as accounting. You did finance. You didn't do accounting and finance. You did only finance. Those who did finance option. So finance option students who studied audit and assurance or principles of taxation will be exempted based on the subject completed. So those who did finance, but in the course of studying, they read the subjects audit and assurance and principles of taxation, you will be exempted. But if you didn't read audit and assurance and principles of taxation, then you will write it. That's those who are doing finance. In your school, maybe even though you are doing finance, in the courses you are doing, it includes audit and assurance and principles of taxation. For you, you'll be exempted in addition to level 1. But if you didn't do them, then you write it. You get the logic. So transcripts must be endorsed by the dean of business school. Okay, so we are saying that if you're in level 300, you still enjoy exemption because some students, even level 300, they start the ICA, which is very advisable. So before they finish university, they are done with the ICA. You get? So that is the advice. Okay. Remember, it's not all universities. Remember, this is not to all universities. It's not all universities that can start writing a CA at level 300. It's only universities that have MOU with ICA. It's only universities that have MOU with ICA. I can mention UCC. For UCC, I can mention it with authority because I know most of their students in my class, in our school. You understand? I think UPSA too is having it. I'm not so sure. Right? Legon, I think they're also having it, but I'm not so sure. But please, universities that have, so you can inquire your university, are they having MOU with ICA? If that is the case, then you don't have to wait till you finish university before you start the ICA journey. That be even in level 300. Once you finish level 300, you can start your ICA as if somebody who has completed. If you did BSc accounting, then you can proceed to go and take the exemption. Somebody's writing on my screen. You can proceed to go and take exemption and start the exams as if you have finished. You see that? So that is that. Bachelor's degree holders. Students with master's degree in accounting, along with first degree in accounting. Those who are having master's degree in accounting, you did master's in accounting, and your first degree, you did accounting. Ladies and gentlemen, for you, it is clear that you'll be exempted in the whole of level 1 and the whole of level 2, except PSC. Do you get it? You did first degree accounting, second degree accounting. It is clear that for you, such a person, you'll be exempted in the whole of level 1 and the whole of level 2, except PSC. So you write PSC and go to part 3 if you have masters in accounting and you did first degree accounting. But if you have masters in accounting, but your first degree is not accounting, are you okay? If you have first degree accounting, your second degree, sorry, if you have master's accounting, but your first degree was not accounting, for you, such a person, you will not write only PSA level 2. So they said that was, listening to this, they said, only candidates with both master's in accounting and first degree in accounting qualify for exemption from management accounting. So if you have first degree accounting, first degree accounting course, maybe do something accounting, maybe BSc accounting, BBA accounting, something accounting, second degree to maybe accounting and finance, you still did accounting. So you write only PSc and part 3. But if you are such a person that your first degree is not accounting, maybe first degree did bachelor business administration, general, or you did something, a different course, you didn't do accounting. Masters, you've done accounting. You write MA and PSA. You write MA and PSA. You write MA and PSA. Management accounting. I'm not the one saying it to any only candidates with both masters in accounting and first degree in accounting qualify for exemption from management accounting. So first degree, if you didn't do accounting, you write MA. You go and meet Seotabo. You write MA. Are you okay? Thank you. And PSA too, you write it, but the rest will be exempted. However, consult, always seek for clarification. Are you okay? Holders of other master's degree are considered for exemption on subject by subject basis. Other master's degree, you have to submit your transcript. Let us know what you did. The courses you did, are there some in ICA? If some are in ICA, using their own, using ICA, their processes, they'll be exempting you. I will not say that if you did MA in masters, you should be exempted automatically. They'll look at the course outline and other things to see if it aligns with ICA. Once it aligns with ICA, they will exempt it. Men, don't go and tell them that I did PSA in masters, so I should be exempted. They have their own criteria for exempting. Are you okay? I think they will consider the course outline and the topics you did in your degree so that they go through so many processes, right? Good. So still consult. Other professional qualification. So holders of other recognized qualification may be granted based on their resource slip and their subject covered. You understand? So the subject you did in other professional qualification, I still consider it. You know the papers will be what? You'll be exempted. Okay. Remember, no exemption is available for level 3. If like go to the moon and come down to earth, you will not be exempted in level 3. Level 3, you have to write everything. But level 2, you'll be exempted with a section of PSA. Thank you. Okay, good. So that is an overview of ICA registration. And if you have any question on this, because this area is very important, if you have any question, you can raise your hand. I will call you, you ask. The question should be on what we've spoken about so far, right? Okay, thank you. So that's one. Are you around?
Yes, I am.
You can please.
Okay. So, please, it's rather unfortunate. We have about 500 people on the call, and some are still struggling to join because the Zoom account we are using is having a capacity of 500. So, anybody who is struggling or any of your friends who are testing you, telling you they are unable to join, just notify them that they should keep trying. Some are dropping. They can also get in, and that the recording will also be available to students. All right, so that is a very very good explanation about the ICAG course. It is 14 in all. 14 in all. Depending on your entry route, will decide the number of the number of subjects that you have to do that. Okay. So as I'm talking to you, there are some questions that are coming. As Steve said, we should, you can raise up your hand. So I will finish in a brief, and then the questions that I've seen so far, those I can provide answers to some of those ones. All right. So that is about SND. Okay. Those of you who are saying, have we won any award before? Please don't worry. We'll get to testimonies, and then this one, it is not we who will say it. The book no lie. Book no lie. So in Timunya to us here, we are going step by step. So that is about the registration and then other things like that. So we'll go into other areas, but for now, let's focus our questions towards the registration. Yes, I've seen the question. How do I apply for exemptions? So first of all, you need to register as a student with ICAG. And if you are already a student, what you need to do is that the subject that the level that you are, assuming you are in level 2 and you are preparing to write the exams, those once you upload your certificate, you can apply for the exemptions as Steve said. So with accounting, you apply for this exemption for audit and assurance and principles of taxation. Then they'll give you a bill to pay. Once you've paid, they will clear those one as being what exempted. The same applies to level 1. Now with the exemptions, you are to kindly note that all exemptions becomes payable once you are to take the level 3 papers. Assuming you are in level 1 or you have been exempted level 1 and then you want to write a level 2 paper, yes, there was a communication last 2 nights that before you can do that, you would have to clear yourself from all level 1 exemptions. So please, the issue is that make sure once you are in level 2, make sure all your level 1 exemptions are being catered for. If you don't have the money or you are not ready to pay for the exemption, do not apply for them. Because if you apply for them, it would be an owing on your portal, where if you want to do anything on your portal, it will not give you any access until you clear those bills. So assuming you have been exempted, let's say you are using masters to enter and you don't have all the money to pay for the exemption, no problem. What you need to do is that pay for the exemption for level 1. You are still in level 2, just register for only public sector, because you are not moving to any level 3. So there's no obligation on you to register to pay for the exemptions in this. So let's be strategic in the applications of the exemptions. So yes, so the MOU, like we are saying, UCC, UPSA, Legon are confirmed. But even if those MOUs are not available, ICAG is also what, a human institution. You can write to them, go to them with your transcript and say that, look, even though my institution, let's say Adendwai University, like my university, somebody will say, where can I locate it? You can locate it in my room. Adendwai University is not accredited. This is my transcript certified by our registrar. I want to take part in the ICAG before I complete. And you'll be granted, even though there's no MOU, because the people being granted the MOU, the school that is being granted the MOU has the same accreditation with the GTEC. So you can work boldly. If you are not in Legon, you are not in UCC, you are not in UPSA or Tech, please, if you want to write, please gather your distance, your transcript, send it to ICAG, and then they will be. Please, I don't know, when we get there, I will project my screen. Please, in the just ended the same, we have some students, University Eugene, level 400 students who have just completed the course. UCC level 3 student. And even in the discussion on that one, I will show you. I even said that I tap into that anointing for my firstborn to be a CA before he completes SA. So please, just advise your people. If you are a parent here who your descent is in the university, we still have some students that they are in level 2 now. They've cleared the level 2 part of the papers. Some are in level 3 now. And before they will complete, they will do what? They will get the certificate. Such students, when they get those certificates after national service, you see that student will be less than 25 years. These are the people that the Big Four need as what? Graduate trainees. There is an age limit to the graduate trainees by Ernst & Young, Deloitte, PwC, and then which one? KPMG. So please, if you have somebody that is trying to do, please encourage that person to register early and start with the exam. After national service, every year, this before they do the graduate training, and it is based on these young graduates, these young professionals with a very bright future that are given such an opportunity. So we'll get to the testimony stage, but now if you have any question, like Sir Steve has said, please, you can raise up your hand. An opportunity will be given to you, and you have answers to your question. There will be some sessions where other students too will be given opportunity to be heard. So please, we are still on the questions regarding registration and then exam-related questions.
Okay, good. So even before we go to the question, the student asked, how do you register on the ICA portal? So it's easy, okay? What you do is that just take your laptop, take your computer, take your mobile phone, you go to your browser, you type icaghana.org, icaghana.org. Even Google will give it to you, right? Or they say Google will give it to you, okay? So you open the ICA website. Once you launch the ICA website, please go to student service. Okay, go to student service. When you go to student service, you'll be sorted. But I prefer you go down the website, go down. I mean, this is where I'm used to. Go down the website. You see portals. Can you see portals? Yes, I don't know if you can see my screen. You see portals.
Yes, we can see.
So on the portals, you select student portal. Student portal, because you are now a student. After you graduate, you now become a member. Okay, so for now, you click on student portal. So with a student portal, what do? You enter your password. Sorry, you create an email. You create an email. So I am registering, I am a registered student, but it is my first time on this portal. I am a registered member, but it is my first time on this portal. I want to register as a student. Look at the third option. I want to register as a student at ICA Ghana. So you click on it like this. But after you click on it, then you have enter your surname, other name, email, phone. So just be following the process. Just be following the process, and you will be done with the registration. So simple. Along the line, if you are stuck, please do contact any of the facilitators. Along the line, if you are stuck, please do contact any of the facilitators. Are you okay? Thank you very much. So please, if you have any question, quickly, you have about 2 minutes for the questions, because we'll have a question section. Yes, quickly. AJ.
Hello.
AJ, please unmute yourself. Okay, Emanuela.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening, please. A quick one, eh? Good.
Yes, please. So, concerning the papers, so earlier I wanted to write MA and FR, but I was advised that FR goes with PSA. So I wanted to confirm, like, how true that is.
Okay, good. So please, we'll come to both areas. Okay, for now, we are talking about registration, student registration. So don't worry, we'll come to those areas as well. When you get there, you ask this particular question. Are you okay? AJ, please unmute yourself. Quick one. AJ, okay.
So go to Angela.
Angela, okay. Angela. Angela, please unmute yourself.
Please, good evening.
Please,
good evening.
Yeah,
Is it from my end or because her line is?
I think her line is dancing. Her line is dancing.
So we move on.
Joha, please unmute yourself. Joha, please, you can ask your question.
Yes, please, let me say.
Okay, good. Bibi, unmute yourself, please.
Yes, please. My question is, if you have the masters, but you didn't do accounting as you were saying, but then you do man accounting at the master's degree, would you still have to write the man accounting again?
Okay, so that one will be determined by the ICAG. You submit your transcript, and then an exemption will be granted you on subject by subject or case by case basis.
You understand? So the fact that you did management accounting doesn't mean you're automatically exempted. They have to know the content of the man accounting you did, whether it aligns with ICE. So you send them your transcripts, and they will tell you that yes, your man accounting, because you did the man accounting, you're exempted or not. So please, you understand?
Okay. Okay, thank
You can
you.
contact us or you can contact ICA directly. Okay, good.
All right.
So I think most of the questions have been answered, and I think majority of you two are not having any question, meaning I've been able to explain it very well for you to understand. That is so very, very good. So we move on to the next on the agenda, which is SND registration procedure, subject selection, and what have you. So quickly, I will share a screen briefly so that we go to that one as well. Okay, so please don't worry. We'll answer all questions before we leave here. Right. Okay, good. One second. Okay, so. Okay, good. So I believe you can see my screen, please. Please, I'm sharing a screen. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now let's talk about SND. How to register with SND. Okay, overview of SND. Please, to begin with, SND offers all the 14 subjects by ICA. Okay, we do all the 14 of them. Do you understand? All the 14. From level 1 to level 2 to level 3. And by God's grace, we are not just organizing classes. We are actually teaching and making impact in those subject fields. So this July, again, we are organizing classes for all the 3 subjects and all the 3 levels, okay, with our moderate fee as usual. Moderate fee as usual. So yesterday, the student contacted me. I wouldn't like to mention the name. So when I was speaking to her, she was like, hey, Sir Stephen, your courses are expensive. Oh? And I said, why? He said, hey, 350, 450, 550. She said, it's expensive. And I asked her, have you ever joined any tuition center before? She said, no. Are you new to ICA? She said, yes. And I said, okay, I understand. If you're new to ICA, I understand you. Because the same thing we are doing here, others are doing it for even higher price. Okay, some are taking, in fact, I always say that SND has the cheapest tuition fee across the country. Yes, the cheapest, especially considering the quality we give. The quality is not just attending the class, the impact that we make on students, the quality. You understand? Because the caliber of facilitators SND is having. If you want to take the normal fee, trust me, Sir Stephen, I wouldn't have taken less than, let's say, 900 cedis per paper. Yes, because we go a step further. We don't do the normal things that they do. We go a step further. And anybody who has joined SNE can attest to this fact. We go a step further. You understand? Level 1, you are taking 350, level 2, 450, and level 3 is 550. You understand? So when you should pay the 450 for level 2, from the time you start learning till you go and write the final exams, from the time you start learning till you go and write the final exams, you are paying only 450 cedis. If 550, so 550 per paper, 450 per paper, very cheap. Is that also? Now, how do you register? How do you register? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the registration procedure. First of all, like most of you have already registered, those who are new, you first of all fill a registration form. Are you okay? So you'll be given this procedure. You first of all click on this form. When you click on the form, it will send you to a Google form where you are supposed to input your details. After you finish inputting your details, then you have to make payment by dialing *713*8687# to what? To make your payment. Once you are done making your payment, just relax yourself. Okay, the administrator will onboard you onto SND platforms. You'll be put automatically on all the SND platforms. Okay, so if you register for only PSA, you'll be put on SND PSA classroom as well as a Telegram page. So with a Telegram, you'll be sent a link. Our administrators will send you a link. We have administrators that are working 24/7. Okay, they are always available. Sometimes you register, it will take a while because they are attending to others. Are you okay? It will definitely get to your turn. So don't be in a rush, just relax. That's why we keep advising that you should register earlier so that you are sure that you are on all platforms before lectures begin to avoid last minute pressure. Please do get it. And like I said, our tuition fee is very, very cheap. Are you okay? Always seek advice. Thank you very much. Now, so this is it about our registration procedure. Please, this is our timetable for the July date. So we have level 3. This is your timetable. So please consult your timetable, right? Consult your timetable. Advanced taxation, you meet twice. CR, you meet twice. Advanced audit, you meet twice. Strategic case study, you meet twice. If there's a need for the facilitator to add additional, the facilitator will communicate with the class. Probably, if you are doing, for instance, advanced taxation, system will tell you that the 2 days is not enough. You have to solve more questions. So let's add one additional day. If you are doing corporate reporting, the corporate reporting facilitator will tell you that the 2 days is not enough. Let's add additional day. And obviously, it's going to be done, because the days are fixed. Is that also good? The same applies to the other subject areas. Okay. So level 2 to this your timetable, level 3 to this, level 1 to this your timetable. Please, you request and you'll be given. Okay. They are available on the various platforms. So you should be able to have access to them. Is that also? That is so. Okay, good. So let's proceed. So that is that. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, so we move on. So somebody was asking, and said Desmond re-echoed whether SND has won any awards in the past. We'll get to that. But before that, I would like to introduce SND facilitators to you. Okay, I would like you to know about your facilitators who will be taking you through the various courses. Good. So that's the faculty profile, right? I'll share this material with you, okay? So we start off with Sir Stephen. Sir Stephen. Now, Sir Stephen Boateng, okay, he is a facilitator at SND, okay? Sir Stephen is having a master's degree. He's a master's degree holder. In fact, Sir Stephen is a first-class student, and he has worked at the public sector before. He's currently working at the private sector, meaning he's combining both the private and the public knowledge. Is that also public sector knowledge? You understand? Sir Stephen is having various qualifications. He's having FMVA, he's having CA, he's having CIT. You understand? Yes. And Sir Stephen is taking you in public sector and what? And advanced taxation. Public sector and advanced taxation. The truth is that the whole of Ghana, SND is the largest PSA institution. The whole of Ghana. The whole of Ghana. And advanced taxation, if you should join SND, you know that advanced taxation is a language. Whether you pass or you don't pass, at least there are certain fundamentals that you get very right when you join SND. And in Jesus' name, you are going to pass. Do you understand? So please, you have to join SND to be able to know that certain things needs not to be true and false. Especially when it comes to tax. Because Sir Stephen, like I said, okay, I'm a professional in tax. Sir Stephen has chartered in tax. He's a tax professional. So therefore, after doing the ICA, he went a step ahead. So when it comes, he's also acting as a tax officer in his organization. So when it comes to tax, he has seen it all, and he's actually living it. When it comes to public sector there is not difficult. Public sector is not difficult to PSA is not difficult. You don't have to be stretched by PSA. Please. So please, you have to join SND to know that. PSA, like I said, SND is the largest PSA campus in Ghana. Largest PSA campus in Ghana currently. Because we make it so simple. Preparation of financial statements, there's another way to it. And this diet, we are going to introduce another way we can do IPSAS. You understand? That's my little secret. So please, If you know anybody struggling to pass PSA or advanced taxation, tell the person to contact Sir. Right. Thank you very much. And you will enjoy our class. You love the class. You love it. Thank you very much. Then we have Sir Felix. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Felix is also a first-class student. If you have ever heard people saying that strategic case study is difficult, you ever hear people are saying strategic case study is difficult, it's difficult, it's difficult. Tell the person to come to SND. Tell the person to come to SND. Do you know why? Because they just ended graduation. They just ended graduation. SND got the overall best student for strategic case study. They just ended graduation. SND got the overall best student for strategic case study. The subject that people were saying is so difficult. And this is the man you never hear utter a word outside teaching. So sometimes I fight him. I thought, Sir Felix, you are wicked. So, oh, Steve, my brother, what have I done? I always tell him, it is the only fight I've been fighting with him. I always call him, Sir Felix, you are wicked. He said, oh, why? But you are performing like this in strategic case study. Do you know the way people are struggling? And this man, you not hear him utter a word. He will not say anything. You not hear him typing any word that when it comes to strategic case study, he has the solution. He's very cool. If I've ever attended a Felix class, he's very cool. But trust me, at the end of the day, he will get overall best award. So 2025, there were 3 graduations. 2025, 3 solid graduations. SND got the overall best strategic case study throughout. That is Sir Felix. He's very deep. That's what the student said. He said, this teacher is very deep. Like the way he thinks, he thinks and will. He thinks. So that's Sir Felix. Okay, like I said, at SND, no teacher teaches more than 2 subjects. No teacher. All the teachers, maximum 2. You cannot go beyond 2. Why? You cannot be jack of all trades. The fact that you're a first-class student doesn't mean that we should give you all the study to pay. So they can specialize in those areas. And Sir Felix specializes in what? Strategic case study. That's his specialty. So please, if you are in his class, anything he gives you, take it serious. Or the class, anything he gives you, take it serious. Any material, take it serious. Don't wait for intervention student to come and take all the good. Take everything and please rely on his material. Thank you very much. He also teaches principles of taxation, Peter.
Sir Steve.
Yes.
Please, make it brief now. He is the only one to produce an overall graduating student for strategic case study back to back, the whole of March 2023, July 2023, and then November 2023. Oh, what a wow.
3 times.
What a wow.
3 times on a row.
Hey, there's no institution that has gotten this award like this at a go before. It's SND. And SND, if we talk of strategic case study, there's no institution that can compare itself with SND. Through what? Say what? Felix Lumon. No way. No way.
Sir Felix is also having a chartered qualification. He's a chartered tax consultant. I mean, like Sir Stephen, he's also a chartered tax consultant. So he teaches principles of taxation as well. So you can only imagine. You understand? So when it comes to SND, when it comes to principles of taxation, you don't have issue. Strategic case study, you don't have issue. Advanced taxation, you don't have issue. PSA, you don't have issue. Trust me, you are in good hands. And our students can attest to that. Right? And Sir Felix, like I said, he's very cool. He's very, very cool. He always keeps his composure, very calm. Trust me, he's very good, always processing. Then we have Sir Desmond. Okay, yes. So when the results were released, you saw a lot of people thanking Sir Desmond. Thank you, because CR is one course. In fact, it used to be strategic case study and CR. It used to be strategic. But for now, if I see somebody saying strategic case study is difficult, I look at the person, I'm like, you don't have patience. Because who want to buy CR? You just be with Sir Felix. If you write it once, you don't get, don't worry. Write the second time. Because if you leave SND, why are you going to? There's somebody who has produced back to back. You understand? And it's not easy to put in the effort. Anybody at all can get out. Because Sir Felix teaches it very well. So now, strategic case study is not that difficult to me again. But one subject that people find very difficult to pass is corporate reporting. Corporate reporting, I don't know why. Because me, I wrote it only once. But corporate reporting has become a subject that students have been struggling with. And frankly, I don't understand the real reason why SMD got in touch with Sir Desmond. And Sir Desmond has been teaching. And when the results came, I thought you saw it. People thanking Sir Desmond. Thank you, Sir Desmond. Thank you, Sir Desmond. Thank you, Sir Desmond. Then he'll be screenshotting CR pass. So gradually, Sir Desmond has found the key to the. In fact, your pass and go, if you are struggling with corporate reporting, you write it once, you don't get it. Don't be disappointed. Please, you can join the risk test class. So there's a risk test class for corporate reporting, and they are all being championed by Sir Desmond. Anything for you to pass. Sometimes you'll be with him, you'll be communicating with students left, right, center. They keep telling him, you have time. He tells you that the students come first because he knows the volume on the CR. So he tries as much as possible to simplify it. Okay, last day, please, if you are struggling with corporate reporting or financial reporting, trust me. Okay, SND, our risk test class is almost the same as the normal class. We are not taking extra for risk test. SND, we are not taking extra for risk test. If you join our risk test class, we even give you access to a normal class. SND for you. Nothing for you to pass. You understand? We'll seek your passing more than any other thing. You understand? So Sir Desmond is here to ensure that the CR is made easier. Last night, there was so many thank you, Sir Desmond. This night, there were so many thank you, Sir Desmond. And he even told me that a student sent him something small to buy credit. You understand? Which he promised to give me some, but he didn't give me. Me too, if I get it, I'll not give you. It runs like that. Me, tell me, Amakamu, you're not giving a thing. Don't think I forgot. I've not forgotten. Okay, good. So that is about what? CR and FR. So please, financial reporting, corporate reporting, please. My only plea to you is that the CR, the way is a bit voluminous, a dorsal kakra. So if you write it, you don't get it on first attempt. Please, don't leave SND and say that because you didn't get it, you are moving to a different institution. No. Go to this institution or take it again. In fact, that is my plea to you. That's how you pass. You understand? Because this is what you have been teaching financial reporting and corporate reporting. They call him the IFRS surgeon, the IS surgeon. Because the standards, you know the standard like something. You can call him, mention his standard. He will recite it to you. Do you understand? So just have patience, and you are going to pass like your brothers and sisters. Financial reporting and corporate reporting. Almost every time, his areas. So a lot of questions in students. So every time the areas he teaches, you see that the likely questions he solved in class, you get likely questions because he does a lot of questions. So please, questions, and you are going to pass, right? Then we go to the next one: advanced audit and assurance. I remember a student contacted me and was asking, says, Steven, advanced audit, you do audit, advanced audit, don't perform like the other subjects. So when the student contacted me, I had the student, hold on, I'm coming. So I forwarded some of the results from advanced audit to the students. You understand? I forwarded some of the results of audit to the students. And then the student requested for the registration procedure. Then the student asked, so how do I register? Okay, evidence. Action speaks louder than words, like they say. Action speaks louder than words. These are some of the things that if we say, then the institution should be saying that SND, they are loud. Loud could have been than the evidence I show. So when you ask me, you're asking me whether the audit, the facilitator does well. Okay, maybe you've not been hearing of him because you've not joined his class before. I say, wait, I forwarded you some of the results. You saw the results, you said, how do you register? Spenya Bonibia, we are talking about Sir Derek. Sir Derek too is a first-class student. Yes, he's a first-class student. This is somebody who is an internal auditor. This guy has been doing audit throughout. So when it comes to audit, forget it. When it comes to audit, they just ended exams. They just published results. You all saw it. Almost all the students who did audit, they were jubilating. Derek. And he's also a master's holder. In fact, said Desmond is a master's holder. I mean, the qualification is on and on and on. Okay, I don't want to talk more about the qualification. I want to tell you that we have the men. SND has the men. Tried and tested. We have all been doing this teaching for a very long time. Then Cedric. He teaches only audit. So he teaches advanced audit and audit and assurance. Just this audit. So you see the combination. You see the way SND or combinations are. It's not like somebody will be doing this mixture. That is not mixture. So he teaches advanced audits and audit and assurance. Only audits. So anytime you can call, anytime you can call. Why do you think the students are doing well? Because the teacher is very focused. He does audits full time at his workplace. He teaches advanced audit and audit and assurance. Full stop, case closed. That's all what he does. Do you get it? Life is simple with SND. So you can always rely on us. Then we have Sir Otabo. Again, another person contacted me. Hey, the FM no, have fun. FM, SND FM, SND MA, have fun. That one too, I asked the person, hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. Do you remember the testimony from the woman? The woman that said, Pentecost, Nyame Shawo. Do you remember that testimony? Say out about Pentecost, Nyame Shawo. So when the student said, Stephen, said, do my idea, MA, do not to do this too bad. I don't know if the teacher is good like you. I'll be hearing that thing, but if the teacher good like you, hey. So I'm saying, hold on, I'm coming. Tell me back. I forwarded that audio to the students. Because the students started laughing. He said, please, how do I register? How do I register? You understand? That is the difference. Sir Otabo too is a first class student. Hey, you think it's lack? Eh? It's not lack. We have the men. Anybody who attended, in fact, I know Sir Otabo. In fact, Sir Otabo, I know Sir Desmond, I know Sir Otabo, I know Sir Felix, I know Sir. Trust me, I know all the facilitators, and I know them personally. And I'm telling only best team. The team need is solid. Anybody who knows, I know some of you know Sir Otabo. During our time, he was the overall best student. I keep saying this thing. During our time, me, Sir Stephen, I'm very good. But trust me, Sir Felix is very good. Sir Otabo is very, very good. Me, I know them. So me, I know what they can do. And when you join their class, it's long last. You will know that whatever Sir Stephen said is the truth. And that's why you get a student who doesn't pass a paper, but goes again. Because the student knows that we say, Otabo, he will pass. And when they pass, the jubilation is... You have to listen to the audio from the woman. I think that is the best description of everything I want to say. So these are SND team. These are facilitators. Like I said, with SND, any facilitator teaches only 2 subjects. You cannot be jack of all trades. Per 2, maximum 2. So they can handle it very well. You can research around it. You look at the trends. Are you okay? Even though SND has not been in existence for a very long time. SND has not been in existence for a very long time. And SND too is an organic institution. SND is an organic institution. What do I mean? I mean, with SND, we will not have time to mentor anybody. We will not mentor you that I'll see that, for instance, Desmond is very good. So when I come to the class, I'll only be focusing on Desmond. Hey, when I come to the class, yeah, Desmond, what's the answer? Hey, Desmond, just because I want Desmond to pick up an award. We treat all students equally. We treat all students equally, whether young, whether old. That's why they love us. We teach as if you've never been to any class before. We teach as if you've never been to any accounting class. Those of our students, you can testify if I'm lying. When it comes to our class, we will not teach you like you already know the thing. No. Me, I'm talking about SND. I'm not talking about other institutions. When you come, we'll take our time. This is not bragging. This is the truth. We'll take our time. We'll take you through the course. Step by step.
Let's see all this.
We'll take our time, take you through the courses step by step. So we finish. That's why we have extra time. That's the dawn and all those ones. Are you okay? And because of our commitment, even though we've not been in existence for a very long time, right? So SND started in 2023. By that time, we're just trying because we are a team of qualified teachers who have been teaching elsewhere. We came together in 2023. We started something small, which wasn't that serious. In 2024, that's when we started serious tuition. After we got our qualification, our how do you call it, accreditation, we started serious tuition. And in 2025 alone, in 2025 alone, look at our qualification. In 2025 alone, SND got overall best students. In 2025 alone, SND got overall best student, the whole Ghana. You see, SND got overall best students, the whole Ghana. And we also got overall best female students, all in 2025 alone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in 2026 now. Just this year, SND got overall best female students, just in 1 year, without any special monitoring. Maybe we treat all students equally. Not just that, we went ahead to take that awards. Are you okay? Just in 2025 alone. So let's look at some of the awards of SND. So those who are asking, has SND taken any award before? It's not about the award. It's not about the award, but this is a testimony of hard things that SND has been doing, right? So we got over, in fact, these are some awards that SND got. So please, it's not 1943 awards. This is just last year awards. In fact, the last graduation, let's focus on only the last graduation. Let's focus on only the last graduation. That is November 2025. Just the last graduation. Let's forget the rest. So just November 2025, SND got overall best business and corporate law students. SND got overall best audit and assurance students. November 2025, SND got overall best strategic case study student. SND got overall best level 1 student. SND got overall best level 1. SND got overall best female level 1 student. Just the last graduation, SND got overall best female student. Overall best female student. So in one graduation, SND got 7 awards. Are you okay? We have other awards as well. You have other awards as well. So we have a lot of testimony. Are you okay? You have a lot of testimony from our past students and even the just past students. Can you see that? Thank you very much. So please, if you want a tuition that you can rely on, you want a tuition that you can depend on, SND is here for you. Especially that with SND, listen, you don't have to buy any book if you don't have money. The only book we will recommend to you is ICA Manual. That's the only book SND as an institution will recommend to you to buy. If you don't have money, you can depend on SND lecture notes. You can depend on our lecture notes. Trust me, you can depend on our lecture notes. And that is what our students have been using. And by God's grace, God has been showing them mercy. So that's one. Do you have any of our past students here who would like to give some testimony, especially our award winners? Some, at least 1 or 2 will be okay. So that's one.
Okay, all right. Okay, so if we want to talk about this, people will say that SND we are bragging too much. There's nothing like bragging. Last night, where we had 454 persons graduating. Out of that, SND graduated 128, meaning what? Over 28% of the total graduation. If we are saying it too, then the big dons too are saying that we are talking too much. It's what? Paper, evidence based.
Show you evidence. The rest one, we are showing evidence.
Evidence. 128 students graduated from SND only last March dice. It's what? It's a very good achievement. And if we are saying it, it is what? It is not a matter of bragging. And as Steve told you, we are not in the market for so long. We are just 2.5 years. So we are also what? Propagating the good news. If you are not producing the results, others are producing and they are talking, don't say they are bragging. The thing is that the hard things are what? Paying off. So without wasting much time, please, I would like to open the door, but we have some award winners, which I don't know whether they are here. The group, the call just the number we reach our 500 this thing. So Madam Priscilla Pogli, if you are here, November 2025 overall best graduating female student. This lady is a very what? It is a career woman. She's a career woman, an accountant who has registered and passed corporate reporting, passed strategic case study, passed advanced taxation and advanced what? Audit. And she emerged as the overall best female graduating student. Madam Pogli, Priscilla, if you are here, let's hear from you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, please. So, my name is Priscilla.
Good evening, chartered accountant.
So, I'm just here to share my story. So, I started in November 2024. I wrote financial reporting and public sector accounting, and then I passed both. Then March 2025, I wrote financial management and management accounting, and I passed both as well. Then July, I wrote corporate reporting and advanced audits and assurance, and then I failed the two of them. So I was on the ICAG scholarship, and then if you know much about the scholarship, if you fill the paper twice, they will take the scholarship from you. So I didn't want that to happen. And mind you, I was working during that time, and I wasn't getting any day off to study. The only days they give me is during the examination week. That's when I have a paper. So I go and write, and the days I don't have paper, I go back to work. So November 2025, I decided to write all the 4 papers. And I wrote Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I went back to work. And then Friday, I went to write the last paper. So I got some points. I just wanted to get 50-50 in all so that I can just pass, because it was stressful, combining work and then study. It wasn't easy. So the result came and I passed all. So I sent it to Sir Desmond, and then he was like, you can get an award. And I said, okay, let's see how it goes.
What a wow.
So the graduation day, I wasn't even informed I was getting an award. When I got to the venue, and a friend called me that I'm getting an award, and I didn't inform him. And I said, I didn't know about it. So I was just there, and then my name was called, and then that was it. So all I want to say is that it is not an easy journey, especially when you're working, and then your company does not give you days off, because during the ICH exams is normally the first week of every month, and that is when mostly the finance department tries to close their books. So it's a busy week as well. So my company decided not to give me any day off, just only the examination days. So I just want to say that just learn all the document will give you. Don't try to combine that with another institution notes. Otherwise, you'll be confused. That's what I did for the strategic case. And when I got to the examination hall, I forgot all the answers. But I was able to write something and I passed. So just focus on everything they say, whatever notes they share with you, just learn it. And by the time you know, you are good to go. So SLD is the right place. Steady. Thank you all.
Okay.
Yeah, Sir Steve.
Yes, bro.
I beg, project a picture. Charlie, the woman, I have a woman. Charlie, beauty with brain power.
So we have on our screens.
But Priscilla, what a wow. So it doesn't matter.
Ask questions.
It doesn't matter. You see that once you consistently write, you are what? You are assured of what? Victory. So please, if you have failed 1 or 2 and you say you become fed up, please that one there, then some of us, like me, said that's more, I wouldn't have been here today. Because the subject I teach today, corporate reporting, that I thought, blah, 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 blah. You think, no, I had it on my fourth attempt. I have it on what? I had it on my fourth attempt. But what I teach people that will get it on their first attempt. So if for the first time you couldn't get it, please, it is normal. Professional qualification failure is part of it. Go for the second time. Make sure you re-strategize, and then you will be there. Thank you. All right.
Okay. So, Madam Priscilla, please, are you on the line?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, what materials did you use? It's a question that is on the mind of most students. What material did you use? And how did you learn? Since you're a career woman, how often did you learn? What is the strategy? Because for papers, a career woman, a very busy one as that. Please, how did you do it? What
Okay.
materials and what were your pattern of learning?
Okay, so just SND lectures, lecture notes, and the videos. And then since it was a busy thing, so I'll just let me drink at dawn. So instead of me to sleep, I'll wake up and study. So we go to work 8, we close at 4. When I come back home, I rest for 2 hours, and then I start, and I sleep, I start. It was just learning. There were days I feel like giving up, but because I didn't want them to withdraw the scholarship from me, I just started to push hard. And then with the lecture notes and everything, I was able to study hard and pass. And also, I just want to say, if you fail once, twice, that's not the end of the world. Try again. And then take their mock seriously. Because I remember advanced audits and assurance, the first time, Sir Derek brought a mock, and then I didn't even do it. He said we should practice like we are there some hall. I was watching TV, so when I went, I failed. Then the second one, I was serious, and I passed. So I moved from 39 to 72. So you can just be serious, and then you steady, and by the time you realize, you'll be a chartered accountant. Thank you.
Perfect. God bless you.
What been do?
God bless you. God bless you.
So I've been saying, also on your 39 for the first one, and at 72, so I've been there. She could have gotten it on the first. So what he's trying to say is that everybody can pass once you are serious.
Exactly. There's somebody who has passed, who has failed, whose subject she didn't get discouraged because she knew herself. She was able to identify the mistakes. She corrected it, came back stronger. She gave one advice that don't confuse yourself with the lecture notes of other institutions. It's better you go there. Once you're at SND, dedicate yourself to every material we give you. Do yourself. If you want to learn any other thing, learn the ICA manual. She said something which is very important. Everybody can pass because she doesn't even know how she did it. She said she was learning. Okay, she said she got 39 some time ago because she was watching television. You didn't hear that part. She said she was watching television. She got 39. But then she came to 72. What a wow. When she decided to focus. She is the overall best female student. The reigning overall best. The whole Ghana. The reigning overall best. It's not small, this one. You see how beautiful she is. It's very, very beautiful. So, Charlie, she could have been a big time slave queen. But no, she went all out because she knows what she wants. I'm talking to some of you. The time you used to do your fingernails, going to programs you are not invited. Holidays that are not, in fact, Easter. I don't know whether you are Mary's mother. I don't know. Easter, but every program, piano was here. Meanwhile, you have every funeral you are not invited. You see them there. Please. The 3 months need there. Dedicate it. So let's continue.
All right. So that is just by that. And I don't know. This one I would like to mention because Charlie, this award, the last time I was saying that, hey, are we going to get it for the 3rd time? And it really happened. Strategic case study. Back to back 3 times. Mr. Elliot Bansa, are you here with us? If you are here, let's hear from you. Our current reigning champion for strategic case study.
Hello, good evening. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
My name is Bansa Elliot Hosino. And then I started writing the ITA in November 2024. So somewhere around January 2025, I heard about SND. So even though I hadn't joined the institution yet, I was monitoring them. So after every night, I see that they usually post their results. So I was watching. I'm like, this ITA that like we are all writing, and then those who have written before, we cannot attest to the fact that it's very difficult. And then the level of like scores that some of their students are getting, like on real numbers, 70s and then the 80s. I'm like, these people, do they have like two brains in their head or what? So I was especially monitoring their case study. The students get a lot of high scores, above 80s. Usually, that was what I was seeing. So I was like, for my last two papers, which was strategic case study and then advanced audit and assurance, let me just go and then try SMB. So I joined SMB in November 2025 for my last two papers. So I was joining the classes and then learning the slides. And mind you, I watched every lecture video 3 times before
How
writing
old
the
is this
papers.
thing? Please, somebody is asking how old are you? Don't mind them. Continue, senior.
Oh, I'm just I'm
It's
23
okay.
years
It's okay. You
actually.
don't mention name.
Don't,
Don't
don't,
mention
don't,
age.
don't.
Aye. So I joined them and then I you know, I'm also, it's like very difficult for me to get transportation. So usually I'm in traffic and then I join lectures. So when I come, sometimes the network breaks when you're in the car and all that stuff. So on Saturdays, usually those are my Sundays. I rewatch the lectures and then study the slides again just to catch up with the class and read ahead and prepare for the next week. So lo and behold, we went into the examination hall. You know, when I opened the paper, fortunate Friday, and then I looked at the strategic case study questions, I was just smiling because I knew I was about to blow this paper. And then lo and behold, when I saw that I had 82, and then a friend of mine told me that I can be able to get an award. So I was just waiting. I didn't hear any news from them. And on that day, I also found an award in strategic case study. So all those who are doing SMB for this guys, I would advise you to take the lectures seriously, learn the lecture slides, and then pay attention in class. If you don't understand anything, do your best to ask questions. They have very good facilitators who will be able to help you. That's all I have to say.
All right. So you see, he was saying the marks and he wasn't believing. Hey, 80 something, 80 something. How? And I'm also passing, but I need to be in the 80s. Lo and behold, he came to S&D for the ones he had 83% in strategic case study, emerging the overall best candidate, overall best strategic case study. So he was passing where he was previously. But he said that no, my marks are in the 50s, 60s. No, I want also to be in the 80. Let me join S&D. He came and the 80 just manifested and emerged what an award winner. Hey, S&D. Oh, nice one, nice one. So it's all about what your commitment. At S&D, we are all poised to give you all our best. And you know, it is a matter of what 60-40. We'll provide our 40% and the 60% for you to study. At least, if you are not an average student, that is why it is what 50%. It. Or if we give you 45%, the rest 5%, well, do it and go. Gentlemen, pass. Let my people go. At the end of the day, you all have the certificate called Chartered Accountant Certificate. Pass. There's nothing like first class this thing. It is all what? Pass. So please, what you need to do, depending, especially the women, please, I pity you a lot. Your children, everything. Please, come to S&D, get your 53, 54, 55, go home and go and rest. At the end of the day, we'll all be called chartered accountants. All right. Nice one. So, yes, sir.
I'd like to ask Elliot something.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Elliot, are you on the call?
Yes, sir. I'm on the call.
Our students want to find out. So, what material did you rely on? What books did you use? Because there are some people who they are so sure about the material to use. What material did you use? And also, what was your learning pattern? What did you learn? Did you learn at the workplace? So please, can you assist us with this? The strategy,
Yeah,
your
with
strategy,
the
your strategy.
yeah, with the materials I use, I mostly use S&D slides, and then in combination with the ICAG books. Those what I
Good.
use when I was learning. And then because of the way I work, every small opportunity I get, I used to learn. And then I usually wake up around 2 a.m. every day before going to work, and then study to around 5 o'clock before
You wake up
leaving the
around what
house.
time?
2 a.m.
AM
every day. So
every
from
day.
Monday to Friday, and then Saturday I use the whole day. So
Meaning
yeah,
you were not
so that was
attending
how I was studying.
functions, party, and all the funeral. You don't attend funeral.
Oh no.
You
I at
sacrifice
some point
everything.
I even yeah, at some point I even use church service time to be learning.
Okay, good. So our students are taking note of that. So this hard work, this is the hard work we're talking about. So you see him taking an award, you think it is on a silver platter. Meanwhile, you know, you sleep. He said even sometimes because Sunday he doesn't go to church from the horse's own man. And he's also saying that he relied on SND what? Material. He relied on SND material and the ICA manual sometimes. But he said he relied on the SND slides. He woke up at 2 o'clock. When he closed from work, he goes straight to study. You see the pattern. The same thing was said by our lady, Madam President. Thank you very much. Sir Desmond, please proceed.
So you see that what I've also taken from that is that for everything, you need to know yourself. He said the
Perfect.
little chance that he gets, he knows that he's not what? He's a busy person at work. So small time, if he gets some 1 hour break, they say lunch time, 1 hour. No, some 10 minutes, the rest 15 minutes, the smallest chance he will do what he would have to do. Please know yourself. Know yourself. If you know that, you can learn, you have to learn every 3 hours a day. Please know yourself. Some are slow learners, some are what? So please know yourself. Please, from tomorrow we are starting. And I will urge everybody to reduce your sleeping time to only 4 hours. That is, you have to sleep at 11 p.m. and wake up what? 3 a.m. every day. Train yourself with your alarm. Train yourself with an alarm. And then there was a particular student. He said that, hey, this alarm there, my yes, to see a my chatter will meeting in W. Because he knows himself. He has written and passed 5 papers at a go within 3 months. Hey! 3 months.
3 months.
Every day, yeah, alarms is so. By the time he finished, it was like, oh, Sir Desmond, I'll die. I said, no, you keep it, you will not die. When he's done, he said that, hey, Sir Steve, Sir Desmond, there's more sleep after that, but because of the training, the hard training, every 3 o'clock I have to wake up. Hey, SND, please, do we have Mr. Collins Al-Hassan, the one who they just graduated? So please, we have some people who had 4 over 4. 4 over 4 means they passed all the 4 papers. So because of time, maybe we'll script and talk to only 2 of them. If Collins Al-Hassan is here, he's somebody who is also committed to SND. He came. He wrote somewhere not this thing, but at the end of the day, last night, he registered for 5 papers, man accounting in addition to what? 2 the level 3 papers. And if you see the maximum, you open your mouth. Mr. Collins Al-Hassan, if you are here, share your testimony and your strategy to our people.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. So
yeah,
my name is Collins, and I wrote 5 papers. Now I am very proud and respected wherever I find myself, even at workplace. I actually started in July. I joined one teaching center where I sat for 2 papers. The total number happens to be 18, and I was the only person who passed FL and PSC. So there was one day a lady came to my office. In fact, I'm a worker, public servant, internal auditor. My workplace is always busy. You can't learn during working period. You can't learn. It's not possible. So
Also
this
within
lady,
the 20 age, you are 20 something years,
So this lady came and then started bragging about SND. They are the best. They are this, they are that, they are that. By that time, I was also looking for a teaching center to join because in all the class, I was the only person who passed. So I needed to leave that class and I decided to give it a try. So I searched for FM and then MA. In fact, the Otabel is very good. I don't know how to even express how good he is, but he's very good. Unfortunately for me, I think about a month to the examination period, work has to take me out from Accra. And for about a month, I couldn't learn. So I came back on Friday and I prepared for MA and then FM. Fortunately or unfortunately, I got 44 in MA and then I got 70 in FM because FM was on Thursday, so I had enough time to prepare. So I decided that then let me sit for all the 5. So I spoke with Steve, and Steve was like, you can do it, but it's difficult. I spoke with Desmond, the same thing. I spoke with my boss at work, the same thing. I was like, why is everybody discouraging me? In fact, I'll write 5. So I started preparing. I just took one day to sit down and then analyze myself and how best I can study. Because I am joining classes from Monday to Friday and Saturdays and Sundays. When can you do your personal studies? So I developed a lot of formats that I can use to study. So this is what I would say. In passing ICA, if you are not perseverance, discipline, and hard work, it will be very difficult for you. If you are not ready to also sacrifice certain things, it will be difficult for you to pass. So I made it a point that Saturdays and Sundays happens to be my own time for my personal studies. So that is where I study. I'll wake up at dawn and I'll learn throughout the day. For Saturdays and Sunday, I think within these 3 months, I went to church only twice. And even the twice that I went to church, I only went to refresh my mind because I had studied, so I needed to dance and then shake off some of the pressure. So I think that strategy helped me. The next strategy that I used was that I made sure I participated in every single class. And in all the classes that I participated, I joined, I made sure that I understand everything that is being taught. So, Sir Steve can bear me witness. Sir Desmond can also bear me witness. I will ask questions. I will give contributions. And I will do whatever I can to understand. Immediately after the lectures, I have to sit down and read everything again before I sleep. So even if I will sleep after 12, I have to finish everything. Again, I also made sure that I started revision right from day 1. So let's say today, we have learned Unit 3. And on Saturdays where I have to do revision, I'll go back to Unit 1 and revise everything up to Unit 3. If we are in Unit 10, I make sure on Saturday I go back to Unit 1 and revise up to the last unit that we are. So if we are in Unit 13, every Saturdays and Sundays, I make sure I go back and they do revision up to where we are. So I think about 2 weeks to examination period, I had no revision left. So that was when I started solving past questions and everything. So without those sacrifices, the perseverance, and then the discipline and the hard work, I don't think I would be able to make it. Another thing that I also did was that I made somebody convince me that, join this teaching center for their intervention, especially for a strategic case study. I joined, I paid 300 cedis to join an intervention. And just day 1, I realized that I was getting confused. I didn't know what to do. So I had to now run back to SND. and I joined the intervention for strategic case study. And God being so good, I've been able to pass. There are a lot of things that I have to share, but with time, I'll leave it here. And if there's any question, I will attend to it. But let me put it on record. I am not a first class student. I completed with second class upper. So it's not like I'm a shako who can sit for 5 papers. No, I'm not. I'm also an average student. And I've been able to make it through SND. And the funny thing is that I bought ICA manual for the level 2 papers, FM and MA. And I never opened it because the lecture notes from SND was enough for me. All the 4 papers that I wrote in this March exams, I didn't buy any book. I relied solely on the materials from SND. I didn't do any Google search. I did nothing. I only relied solely on the lecture notes that were prepared and then presented to us from SND. So this is my story. And I think it is enough to motivate everybody to be able to also sacrifice. In fact, sacrifice. And I think we all be happy. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your presentation.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So you heard from the gentleman that got 5 out of 5 papers. He registered for 5 and he wrote all the 5 and he passed all the 5. In fact, personally, I can bear witness to everything he said. And the truth is that he went the hard way. You get it? He went the hard way. What is the hard way? I was very happy when he told you this strategy. It has been this strategy I've been using ever since I started. In fact, ever since my eyes opened, that if the class is at unit 5, don't go in unit 5 and say I'm done learning. Rather go and start revision from unit 1, revise unit 2, revise unit 3, revise unit 4, revise unit 5. If you're at unit 10, go and start from unit 1. So almost every time you'll be going through the same thing over and over again. So at the time, when you even close your eyes, you know everything. I believe you understand. So the strategy he used. And Collins is that type of person. Like he said, he's not a first class. And you could even hear from the voice that he's not a young person. That's why I was asking. Is he a young Mr. Collins? Please, are you within the 20 years, 20-something years?
No, sir. No, sir. I mean,
you see, that is not a young boy, but with determination. Now he's free. He's free. He went all out. All out. And in Jesus' name, he was able to pass all the 5 papers. You see, some of you register only 1 paper. And with the 1 paper, there's no pressure on you. You register 1 paper, and with the 1 paper, there's no pressure on you. There's no pressure. There's nothing pushing you. Unlike Priscilla. Priscilla said that what? She wanted to give up, but she knew that if she should give up, she will lose the scholarship. So she registered for went all out. There's nothing. So please, I would advise you, if for some time you have been registering only 1 paper, you are the type that you have been registering only 1 paper for a very long time, you are not passing it. Because 1 paper, your mind is tuned to the fact that, 1 paper there is not difficult. 1 paper there, even if I sleep, 1 paper there, I will pass. 1 paper there is not that. You understand? So that's what your mind has been tuned onto. So please, challenge yourself. If 1 paper is not helping you, go for 2 papers. Some of you are not disciplined. Forgive me, but this is an advice I'm giving some of you. Some of you are not so disciplined. You have so many excuses. I'm married. I have a child. Hey. If we want to give excuses, are you sure our gentleman will not have an excuse? He said, sometimes I didn't miss his church. Hey, some of you within this 3 months, we will attend every church program. Even on weekdays, 3 times they are doing crusade. Then at the end of the day, you go and get 48. Then Stephen will be in Wahala. Desmond will be in Wahala. Otavi will be in Wahala. Because if you don't pass, it hurts the facilitators. It really affects us. So please, discipline. Are you okay? We are learning from their experiences. Are you okay? We are learning. But then I'm not saying by force I'm going to do more than 1 paper. You have to know yourself. You have to know yourself. If you think 1 paper, no, it does not give you pressure enough. Please add 1, add 2. It's better for you to register 3 papers and pass 2 than for you to register 1 paper and not pass it. That's the fact. Okay. So, Mr. Collins, want to add something?
Yes, Steve, I wanted to say this one. I think in ICA, once the decision is made, there will be a lot of temptation. There will be a lot of frustration within the period, but you don't give up. I remember when I made it public in my office that I'm writing 5 papers, that was where the challenges began. I remember my immediate supervisor, who has been writing CA for the past 13 years, and he's being heard of by a CRS strategic case study. When he heard that I was writing 5 papers, then I became a target. So once he realized that there's no work in front of you, then he'll call you. In fact, if there's nothing to do, he'll talk to you. He can spend like 3 hours, 4 hours talking to you. I remember an intervention, CR intervention. I was called to come to work because we are doing financial statement audit. On Saturday, I was asked to come to work. On Sunday, I was asked to come to work because this person knew that I was going to write exam the following week. But you see, in all this period, I was very determined that no matter what happens, I have to write, and then I have to pass.
Perfect.
I wrote CR on Monday, MA, Almighty MA on Tuesday. I wrote audit on Tuesday, tax on Wednesday, and then Friday, I wrote strategic case study. In fact, after the first 4 papers, I realized my mind was going off.
You see,
but
that is it.
So this one is aware of this. I called him. In fact, he normally calls me, and I told him, "Say, I'm tired." He said, "No, you can do it." I was like, "Really?" So now my boss calls me and then add please Collins. You understand?
Wow.
Because he was frustrating me. Now calls me, please Collins, can you do this for me? Oh,
perfect.
There's not ICA work. It is EPA, so do it. Like, Charlie, who you are when you so
Collins said something. He said during the period, a friend influenced him to join an intervention elsewhere, and he went to pay 300 cedis. Even with that one, he realized that he was confusing himself. So please, that's the advice I'll be giving you. Getting close to the exams, be careful, especially when you're getting close to the exam, so that you not be confused. You see, he has confessed himself. I remember calling Collins. Collins, why don't you join advanced taxation intervention? Do you know what he told me? He said, there's nothing else to learn. We have learned everything, and I'm very confident of passing. And indeed, he passed. He didn't join advanced taxation intervention. You see, start early. And in Jesus' name, you are passing. So let's move. Take over.
Okay, that's so well, and then good. So please
let us ask questions. Let us ask questions.
So now I think the time is fast spent. We have some other people to and you know that the journey is not rough. It is not smooth. We have other people who have failed several times consistently, but they do the thing. They come, they bounce back strongly, and then they do. So with that, I think we are the time to is fast spent. So we can pause here, and then we also ask of questions. Then we'll continue the next with the testimony.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Raymond.
This is Raymond. This is Raymond.
Go ahead, Senior, with your question.
Okay. Okay. What the past students have said on relying on your lecture notes, I think it is true, because even last I called Sir Desmond to tell him that I met, if Sir Desmond can remember, that a brother called you on a certain day that he said he met a certain man at IC office in Kumasi.
I was the one.
Yeah, okay. Then he said, I wanted to buy a certain book from IC office because then I asked him that, are you not buying? He said, no, I will not buy. I said, why? Also, I joined certain institution. Then I said, which institution is that? Then he mentioned S&D. Also, for SND, the election is so very good. He has passed everything. Now he's about to write the last one, case study. No, so as you rely on SND, their everything that they will give to you, just rely on it and you will pass. And say, wow. Then I say, okay, then I'm also there. I'm about to start, so I'm also there. So what they are saying, the past days thing is true because a brother just confirmed to me when I went to IC office in Kumasi. And my small advice to facilitators, especially Desmond is my lecturer, the PSC and advantization. I'm pretty that since some of us are going to rely on your materials, the moment you teach, you don't delay the slides. Just post for us so that we can learn. That's what I want to say. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well
It's
taken,
good
sir.
advice.
Yes.
So,
Any other question?
good. Yeah.
Yes. Gabriel, something. Your hand is up.
Oh, okay. So I just talked about that. I wanted to know if you talked about the subject combinations because I have some subjects I want to take this line.
Which level, please?
Level 2, please.
Okay, so level 2, we have 6 papers in all. And then most of the times, the audit and assurance and principles of taxation are most of the times exempted. So if you are going for the 4, then you can go for the last 4. If you are not going for the 4 and you want to go 222, you can go financial reporting and public sector accounting because they have a lot of things in common. Financial statement analysis, IFSAS and IFRS are almost the same or similar. And then we have management accounting and financial management, investment appraiser. Everything is there for both sides. And then those time value of money, everything, FM and then MA. So if you are going to take 2, FM and MA will move. PSA and then public sector is also another option for the level 2 if you are going for 222. And if you are someone who is also not exempted for principles of taxation and advance or audit and assurance, please, you can go for the 2. And then say D at every point in time. Most of the times it is above 95% for the pass in audit and assurance and then principles of taxation. All right. So, Madam Doris Edia, your hand is up. Let's hear you.
Yes, my name is Doris. I'm in my late 40s. I'm a very busy person. I work in an office and close at 5, and I'm also a farmer, a businesswoman. I sell eggs. I'm in poultry industry. So sometimes you see my post on your page whenever we have lessons. Yes, I joined SND in the 2025 in November in an intervention, and I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, it was too late for me to be able to pick then, so I wrote all the same, but I didn't make it that sitting. So the following sitting, that this March, I joined SND again. And if you pick their notes, it's like everything is inside. Even the examples are all past questions. You go to the internet, you will not get those past questions that they are no more in the system, but SND has them in their notes. So you may not need to even pick past questions to answer. If you go through SND notes, they are examples, they are all past questions. I sometimes do not join the main lecture because by 8 o'clock, I'm tired and I sleep off. I woke up at 2 a.m. and like 1 hour, 30 minutes, effectively, I'm done. And so I want to advise and encourage my colleagues that don't give up, just strategize. Get the basic strategy, understand yourself and how you can pick it. Just get a time for yourself. And within that time, make sure that you do a good job. I'm the type who doesn't learn by listening. I learn by writing. I learn by practicing. And that was how I made it. This March, I got 69. I never dreamt it, but I got it with SND. So I want to
Wow.
encourage you, don't
Wow.
give up. Just
Sis-
pursue and you will be
69
there.
in what subject? 69 in what subject, please?
CR, I got 69 CR.
Hey.
Wow,
I didn't
congratulations.
Wow. That's awesome. That's
yes. Yes.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Wow.
Madam, God bless you. God bless you. God bless
God
you.
bless
Wow.
you too.
God
Oh,
bless you.
wow.
God bless
The
you.
hand was up, so
In
I
fact,
thought he was about to ask a question. Wow. 69 in corporate reporting.
yes,
Hey,
so
corporate
let me
reporting.
call Rich. Regan, please unmute yourself.
All right. Good. I also have something to say. In fact, Sir Stephen and then Sir Derek. For Sir Derek and for Sir Stephen, I don't know what to say, but I will say it. The issue here is I followed Sir Derek and he made me understand that advanced audit is practical. And he will give a lot of scenarios. I was somewhere else and I came and then I spoke with Sir Stephen. That Sir Stephen, I've been trying the thing and I've always been traveling. So what can you do to help me? Say that we just enroll. It will work out. I just listened to the man and God being so good this time around when I went, it was so wonderful that when the papers were in, I was recalling in my mind the things that he has been saying and I was just writing. In fact, I don't know how to thank the tutors. You are really doing very well and God should bless you and bless you and bless you. This time round, I'm going for all and I want your help and I'm going to make it again. In
Amen.
Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. God will see you through. That's so good. Thank you so much. Yes, Mr. Solo, please unmute yourself. Please, if you want to ask a question, kindly raise up your hand. I'll call you. Mr. Solo, please unmute yourself.
Okay, so Sir Steve,
Yes.
for me, because I work and also I'm learning at the same time, my problem has got to do with the sessions that we have. I guess we can have the videos explaining the various topics alone that you have done, so that if I want to do a review or I couldn't join the discussion or whatever, I can just go watch your video, what you discussed about the topic. Then if I want to know what happened at the class, then I can come and join the class one and have the review for the class. Because sometimes in the class, some people ask questions that takes the class back. Some people will be asking about very basic issues that at this point the person should have known better. But the person will now take the class back. Then everybody will now be doing his or her own thing because the person thinks that, oh, that question will not benefit him or her. So by the time the person comes back and says, oh, Sir Stephen is continuing, some very salient point that you made had gone that the person did not take note of. So if it will be possible for you to do your presentation, that you are doing presentation for this topic alone. So if you couldn't join the class or whatever, you go and watch that presentation. And if you have any difficulty, join the class presentation where there are questions for those ones, then fine. Because for some of us, we want the presentation and we'll be okay with the presentation.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so Mr. Solomon, I understand where you're coming from. So basically, what our brother is saying is that sometimes if you are not able to join a class and you want to watch a recorded video, you find out that teachers will be answering basic questions from students. And he's of the view that we should, if possible, mute everyone when lecturing, so that when we are done, we unmute so that students can ask their questions, so that it doesn't take the class back. Yes, we understand, okay, and we'll see to that. Are you okay? But also, you see, at SND, like I said earlier, we are open to any question so that you understand, okay? Let's ask those basic questions that I think sometimes think that they are not necessary. They're very important too. You see, we are all not from the same level. So sometimes a question that might seem not to be very important may be very important. You see, they will help us refresh our memory because, after all, it's not all about exams. Do you understand? That is some of the reasons why we allow all questions, but then we are very focused and we make sure we finish within the 3 hours. Are you okay? But what you've said, we'll consider it. You get it. What you said, we'll consider it. Okay, good. Celeste, you want to say something?
Oh, yeah. Oh, continue, sir.
Okay, I'm done. So we'll consider it. However, we'll still teach as if everybody doesn't know. That's just a new. We will teach as if everybody doesn't know. So we start from the basics. We'll be going up so that everybody can follow. You understand? But we will still consider what our brother said. Thank you very much, Mr. Solo. Yes, Mr. Yao, unmute yourself, please.
Good evening. Collins, I've now recalled Collins. Yeah, we are with Collins in MA November. Yes, I have been with S&D since November 2024. I write, I travel, I stop, I write, I travel, I come back. But this man is Mr. Otabel here, please.
Sir Otabel, are you here?
Yeah, we can hear you, please.
No, he's asking whether Otabel is on the call.
Oh, okay. So please, I think.
Okay, it seems he's not here, so you can carry on.
Okay. Oh, the man is very good. I've done a lot of recommendation for him. Yeah, the man is very good. So, I remember we had an issue with our first MA lecturer somewhere 2025 March. Unfortunately, I lost my mother, so I didn't write in March. So I think he along the line he stopped, and they brought in an Otabel. So some of the students were discouraged. I remember. But Stevie was insistent.
Hold on. So this goes a long way to confirm what I was saying about Sir Otabel. That is a good facilitator. Very, very good. You see what students are saying about him. You understand? So S&D, it's not as if you are talking. That's the fact. So Mr. Yao, proceed.
Yes, so as I was saying, yeah. So Stevie came back telling us, "Oh, come and pay 300. Come and pay 300." People were, so I went back. I'll tell people, people should come back and try him. And the man came on board, and the man was very good. So that's why I say I remember Collins. Collins was the one who was reading for him when we were doing the November. I think the last before November 2025. Yes, Collins is the one who used to read at the class for him. And this time around, during the July sitting, he even took another day, Wednesday, to meet us to help us with some questions. So the man is very good. With S&D, if you are here, we are rest and assured. If provided you want to chatter, you don't have any troubling job or you are busy. If you put all your best, you all the lectures are good. I did my PSA and FRO them. They are very good. Okay, so this is what I want to share. So with MA, if you are here, you are in the right hands. Yeah, thank you.
So Otabel teaches MA and FM. Say Otabel. Me, I'm not saying Otabel. But I know him and students are testing. MA and FM, if you know anyone struggling, trust me. I remember when we changed our previous MA and FM facilitator, people were saying, I said, I know why we are changing him. Me, I know why. Because if the person is explaining and yes, those students are failing here and there, then at the end of the day, what's the effect? So we have to bring in Sir Otabel. Do you know how we struggle to get Sir Otabel? And at the end of the day, students are attesting to the good works of Sir Otabel. So you heard people saying Sir Otabel is good. You've heard people saying Sir Desmond is good. You've heard people saying Sir Felix is good. So your own friends who say Jasmine is good. Students are the ones saying it, not us. So S&D, it's not as if you are talking. It's a fact. Okay, Abel, please unmute yourself. Okay, Joseph, please unmute yourself. Mr. Joseph.
Hello, good evening.
Please, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, so I just, it's my first time joining S&D, okay? I
Wow,
just want
okay.
to, it's a simple question, okay? I just want to know how long it takes for the videos, for the lecture video to be
Okay,
uploaded.
boss. Please, I really thank you for the things you are giving to us. Please, I want to ask.
Hey, yes, you hijacked my,
Please,
someone
can I
said,
talk?
Allow him. Yes, come in.
Please, I'm talking.
Yes.
I was on the line.
No, who is talking?
Hello.
Joseph. I'm Joseph, yes, I'm Joseph.
Yes, Joseph, you're on the line.
Yeah.
And I don't know, somebody is talking from the background. Okay, so Joseph, unmute yourself.
So I was
Okay,
asking,
so he has asked the question. He said, how long does the video, how long does it take for the videos to be uploaded?
Oh, okay. Joseph, that's a question, right?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, good. So that's one.
All right. So, for the videos, the videos after every class, the videos are held through Zoom. Zoom, depending on the length of the lecture, it's always 3 hours. So after the class, the Zoom will automatically convert it into MP4, which will take about some 30 to 45 minutes. After that, it can be uploaded. So what happened is that it is uploaded after conversion, but sometimes in the evening it may delay. Sometimes you are a facilitator. Let me use myself as an example. You have finished learning, you've come back from work, you have finished learning. So by 9:30 we have closed, so the thing will continue to convert. So you said that, oh, let me be on the bed and it converts. So maybe by the time you do this thing, you might fall asleep. But the videos are such that they are being uploaded on time. At most 1 hour after the class, you should have the videos ready. And in the evenings, if it's not ready, then it means that before you wake up by 2, 3 a.m., any facilitator who doesn't upload it just immediately after the class, before you wake up by 3 a.m., it should be uploaded for you. Thank you.
So the next morning, the video will be there. Yes.
During the weekend one, where it is daytime, that one, as soon as you finish, bang, it drops. It drops automatic. So it doesn't delay, but sometimes there may be some hitches all over. Maybe after that, maybe light out and other things, but it doesn't delay. It doesn't delay at all. Thank you.
Okay. So, Mr. Joseph, you should expect it latest by the next day morning. Okay. But then always before the next day, you get it. Okay. It doesn't take more than 12 hours.
Thank you.
Okay, Hassan, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening, and thank you very much for the opportunity. Yeah, I wanted Mr. Collins.
Hello. So
yes,
Steve,
go ahead.
I think everyone was speaking.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes.
So I said I wanted a brotherly advice from Mr. Collins.
Good. Okay,
Mr.
so
Collins, who gave his story.
The gentleman that got the 5 papers, right?
I wanted a brother. Yes, Collins.
So after the class, after the meeting,
so my advice I needed from you. Okay, but you can the sitting, the participant can also assist me. There is in the material, the submission, the delivery of the facilitator. After that, we also have the notes. I want advice as to which one can rely on, whether you should rely on the delivery, the playback, or the notes presented to us.
Okay, so senior, to answer your question, what we do is that we give you a material, a lecture material. We give out explanations and other things in the class. Sometimes we may even say certain salient points which might not be in the listing. So my advice is that you use the facilitation facilitators speech
services,
as well as the lecture material given to you. Yes, please.
So we should just combine.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll take two last questions, then we'll call it a day. Thank you very much. So our next question is Mani. Unmute yourself, please.
Okay, thank you very much. So I have 2 questions, Sir Steve and team. The first question is the subject combination for a level 3 student. You gave a very good analysis of level 2. I wish you could do same for level 3. And then the second question is, what advice or strategy would you give someone who is so bent on this ICE journey? However, his busy schedule does not give him luxury to go all out in terms of work, in terms of family. And unfortunately, in Accra situation, even when you close, probably spend about an hour or two, depending on where you live. This person lives in the outskirts of town, so by the time he gets home, he or she will be so much tired and then stressed. So I don't know, but then the person is also bent on, completing this IC journey. So what advice would you or strategy would you, encourage the person to adopt in order to see the journey through?
Okay, good.
All right.
So thank you for your question. So please, with subject combination, we always advise. So on our various platforms, you see that I'll be sending message. Contact me if you need advice on subject combination. When you contact me, I will advise you on the subject combination. You can contact Sir Desmond. You can contact any of the facilitators on subject combination, because we don't have one format for everything. When you come, sometimes we don't have one generic format for subject combination. You understand? It depends on you, the individual. Sometimes your work will come into play. Sometimes the papers you have written in the past will come into play. Sometimes your interest will come into play. You understand? So you can call the facilitators, you can call me, you can call Sir Desmond for subject combination. But ideally, what I would advise that if you are starting level 3, right? If you are starting level 3, I would advise you take advanced audit, okay, plus corporate reporting, or advanced audit plus advanced taxation. You understand? Then when you are done, you take corporate reporting plus strategic case study. Are you okay? That is, it depends on, so when you contact us, who will advise you? You start with either this or this, then you take the rest, the other two. But I will advise you go for this, okay? But then if you have your strength is in financial reporting, maybe you didn't struggle with financial reporting, you're very good in financial reporting, very good in public sector accounting, you can go for what? CR and advanced audit. Okay, you have to have a very good sense.
Steve, not to cut you, but assuming I have just 3: tax, CR, and then SES.
That's why I'm like, that's why I'm like, contact us for him so that we can.
Senior, you see what Steve is saying? You see, we don't have a one-way this thing. When you call a particular lecturer in SND, that's what I like about SND. SND will not be after your money. Say, oh, come and do all. First of all, that facilitator will call you and profile you. Number 1, oh, senior, where do you work? I don't really need it. Maybe public or service. They say this. What time do you close? Do you go to work on Saturdays? This. Do you have a family? The lecturer will profile you and they'll give you the best of the advice. If by the answering of those questions, the facilitator deems it fit that, senior, with what you have given, your maximum capacity is 1, the lecturer will tell you is 1. If what you have said is 2, he'll give you that 2 combination. So the issue is that it is on case-by-case basis. And secondly, ICAG write 3 times in a year. 3 times in a year. So individually, we don't have standard. We don't have any this thing, but your particular situation can determine what you should go for at a particular point in time. Do you get it, senior?
Perfect. So, for instance, when Sir Collins called me, that he wanted to write 5, I discouraged him because I saw that he's a very busy person. So I told him that, Master, it is possible, but it will be difficult for you because you're a full-time worker. You don't close early and all those instances. But yet still, he's so stubborn that he went to write the 5. And today he's jubilating. So that is it. Okay, thank you. And your second question, please. Your second question said, what is the strategy? Someone who is bent on writing, even though he has been something, or you said someone who is bent on writing, even though he has failed in the past, or he's very.
He said he has family, other pressures, and then work-related issues.
So all what you have to do is to sacrifice. It's all about sacrifice. So I keep saying, you claim you are very busy, but you have time to have sex. You are very busy, and you're able to wake up to have sex. You claim you are very busy, but you were able to eat. Hey, very, very busy. And you were able to attend that funeral. Very, very busy. But you were able to sleep. Please, are you following? So at the end of the day, very busy is subjective. Very busy is subjective. You have to sacrifice. Sacrifice. Wake up at dawn, 2 o'clock. You understand? Sometimes you have to tell your boss that you are not feeling well. Maybe sometimes you have to tell your boss, oh, my boss, my son swallowed the food. Accidentally, my wife swallowed. Give your boss a good excuse. Stay home and learn. You understand? It's all about the sacrifice. So for the excuse there, the excuse will always come. There's no way you will not be busy. At this age, you will definitely be busy, but you have to sacrifice. Stop going for those programs. Stay home. I mean, you contact us and more advice will come in class. Okay? For the pass in it, dear, you have to pass. Any means possible. The ladies, you can, for the ladies, dear, your excuse is simple. You can call your boss, my abdomen. Every boss will understand. Oh, your abdomen, stay home. You take 1 week. You understand? Thank you very much. Okay, so we go to another question. I see a hand. Abel. Abel, please unmute yourself.
Okay, boss, please, I wanted to ask, I am a newcomer here, and I registered using a scholarship. I'm a first class student, so I registered with a scholarship. So I wanted to know the period the scholarship cover, so that I can know how to schedule.
Okay.
I can know the combinations and know.
Perfect.
Please, yes.
For the scholarship, there's only one advice I'll give you. Regardless of your scholarship, don't fill any paper twice. Don't fill one paper twice. That's the only advice. It doesn't matter the number of years you have. So if you're an accounting student, you have 3 years. If you are a first class student who is not an accounting student, you have 5 years. But the best advice is that don't fill any one paper twice. If you fill one paper twice, they'll take the scholarship from you. So the first thing, apply for all exemptions with a scholarship. Then when you start writing, let's say you have PSA and FR. If you fill PSA in July, God forbid, and in November you fill PSA again, the scholarship has been taken away from you. Meaning from that time going, you have to pay for every paper that you write. Are you okay? So please, don't consider the number of years you have. The number of years you have will not be significant if you fill one paper twice. Are you okay? So relax yourself, be very calm, and make sure any paper you attempt there, you are passing. Please, are you okay? Okay, thank you very much. So that's the advice. Let that be on your head. If you fill one paper twice, they are taking everything from you. Thank you very much. But you have 3 years. Once you start it, you have 3 years to finish. Okay, thank you. Yes. So I have another person, Paul Okran. Paul Okran, are you here?
Good evening, sir.
Okay, please, good evening, Paul Okran.
Yes, my name is Paul Okran, and I joined S&D through a friend who recommended S&D for me. Okay. I saw from the chat box a sister called Eva saying she is joining the ICA after 10 years. And I think I share a similar issue with her. I started writing ICA when I was in level 200, university uni time. So by 2015, 2016, I was supposed to write the final. But as usual, the finances was difficult. So man has to hustle and chase money. After getting a job, the job was very difficult. So I have to keep on postponing, did my master's. Then last year, a friend who was with S&D, he was a colleague in the university too, told me about S&D, and the way he was speaking about S&D, you know, as a friend, the two of us, we are hard, like, it's difficult for you to convince us. But the way this friend of mine was talking about S&D, I was like, I know you, Ernest. For him to be talking about S&D, that means, okay, let me try and see. So I joined, registered all the 4 papers with S&D. And by God's grace, I got all the 4 papers.
Wow.
At once.
Wow.
After 10 years.
Wow.
Just starting the exams at one time. I was just listening and people were asking whether to use the S&D lecture notes. Yes, I bought the ICA manual since March. As I said, I kept on postponing. I bought the manual, but because of work, all the excuses people will have, I have it. I have 4 kids. I am married.
Wow.
I am working. My work sometimes I come home around 12 a.m. because we have day and night shift. And my position, sometimes you just have to go in the night for monitoring.
Wow.
And the funny thing is, I registered in December. Until January, I was not able to join any of the classes because, it's a mining sector. So you can imagine how difficult the job will be. So I even also contended postponing the work again, the writing again, even though I've paid for the tuition. So I didn't want to write. But then I joined one class, that was Mr. Desmond's class, CR. Because usually, as we all know, we feel like CR is very difficult and that is the most challenging one.
Yeah, demanding.
I joined, and the way Mr. Desmond was teaching and the encouragement, I was like, no, then I don't have to. Even though the time is too short for me, what will I do? So this is how I did mine. From January onwards, I will not be going to work because I live closer to the workplace. When you get to work, what I realized was, yes, you'll be busy, but there are times you are not even busy, but it will all be about talking and just, you're in the office, someone will come with just quote and unquote, something unnecessary. It's not even that serious. But because you are in the office, someone will just force himself to bring work to you or bring an issue to you. So I have to skip. And trust me, the sacrifice you are talking about, sometimes I sit by the book from 8 p.m. evening and sleep around 4 a.m. just to cover most of the notes. When I don't go to work, the videos that I missed from the start, all the papers, I have to make sure I was watching all the videos to make sure I cover the depth I have in terms of the video. I will join the current class, go back and watch the ones that I didn't watch from December and January. At the same time after that, so I will do that during the day, night, 8 p.m., personal study starts. From 8 to 3 a.m., sometimes 4 a.m., I sleep, wake up again, 7, 8 o'clock, go to work. When I see there's nothing, I just move out to my house because, as I said, at the workplace, you find difficult following the lectures. So by God doing it, and one strategy to do exams time, from 1 month, I registered on February 9th because I said I was contending whether to write or not. After registration, I told my wife, I'm not coming home because when you go home, the kids, you'll be learning, even with the lectures, they will come, daddy, this, that. So I realized the strategy I have to sacrifice this kid seeing me. So I told my wife, okay, till I finish these exams, I'm not coming home. I work around the Eastern region and I stay in Obuasi. I have my family there. So I and Obuasi, we have to fight now and stay in Eastern region till I finish the exams. And that 1 month, Collins was talking about the head cracking. I could feel it within my body that, wow, I'm learning. And the S&D, I never used the ICA manual. That's an issue. I bought them. All the 4, I bought them, but I never used it because the S&D manual, very simple, contains a lot of questions. Everybody who have the ICA manual will know that, the manual, it gives explanation, but it doesn't have a question unless you buy the question bank. Even the question bank is just question bank, but the ICA manual gives you the explanation and the questions to each topic. So I didn't have any need for the ICA manual, only the S&D lecture notes. And 3 key things that I'll talk about. 1, the lecture notes. 2, the videos posted on Telegram. And 3, the intervention. Because I remember doing the intervention, Desmond spoke about share-based payments, leases. He told us probably we will not get it as a full question, but we'll get it as sub-questions, either under console or like even ratios. And that's what happened. The same applies to Steve. And one thing about Steve, as I said, when I was learning, he had done, I'll wake up and see message. Are you learning? I will intentionally lie to him. Yes, I'm learning. Meanwhile, I'm not learning. So I was like, I've paid my own money, but it seems these people are chasing me for my own goals. How is that possible?
Confession time.
So I realized the one paying the incurring the cost is more or less like I'm not serious than like those who are taking my money are more serious than me. So I have to just change, and that's where the encouragement started from. I joined advanced stabilization one lecture, and Steve was talking about even if you've not started, it's not too late, and that was the catch. As I said, 8 hours learning. Sometimes you are there, you are just sleeping. I'll go and watch down, come and sit there again. Sometimes I have to slap myself just to wake myself up because the work didn't allow me to join some of the clients start learning early. But by God's grace, as I said, S&D. So I've given the videos on Telegram because that allows you to forward. Because a friend was one colleague was talking about some student may be asking a question that probably is not relevant for him, and Steve explained, sure, maybe it's not relevant for you, but it's relevant for somebody. And so when you join the videos on Telegram, you're able to forward it when you believe like you have to go forward. And at the same time, if you didn't hear something, you can just come back. That's why I love S&D, the videos on Telegram. That's what made it for me. The lecture notes and the intervention. Catch it. During the 1 week for the examination, as that one, I will never sleep. Tomorrow I have paper. I'll sit on it. The next time I move from the book, I'm going to bath for the paper because that 1 week, there's more sleep after that. And by God's grace, through S&D, I got 4 out of 4 on the first attempt. As I said, after 10 years of postponing all these things. So God bless all the lecturers. I wanted to speak about Sir Felix and Sir Derek because what they taught us, a friend was saying this, right? That's why I didn't want to repeat about ethics. He also said about evidence, audit evidence. But the same thing, it will not, you don't see audit evidence as what is audit evidence, blah, blah, blah. They will coin it. And what we discussed in class, something that is the same thing that came in class, similar. So a friend was saying he was just reminding everything. That's the same thing that happened to me. I was just writing what he was saying in class. There's examples. Request for representation. That one, you write it. We discussed something about the bad debt, a debt test. That similar thing came and I have to write it. And Sir Felix, the whole SCS lecture note, he have to summarize it after we had the pre-notes. He summarized everything, and that's what made the catch for me for CS. And by God's grace, I am now a CA because of S&D. God bless you all, and we can make it. As I said, in July, from now to July, let's just kill ourselves. After you pass, now I was talking to someone. I was like, I feel like if I had started in December, maybe I would have been getting more like better marks. I got 17 audits, 57 in CR, I guess 59 in SCS, and 53 in advanced taxation. By God's grace, so S&D, don't move and join the intervention. Even though you pay for the classes, I will advise, because the intervention, they summarize everything. They tell you what they believe from, I think, the analysis that they do. I don't know how they do it. I was asking, are these lecturers, are they examiners or what? Because it seems everything that all the lecturers said in class, this one is going to come. I'm targeting this one. You learn, but let's go this way. You know, during the intervention, they try to narrow it down for you to know the topics that you can spend more time on. And that is what happened. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. He said after 10 good years. After 10 good years. Oh, Mr. Paul, wow. He just completed the match. He said after 10 years, went in for the 4. He had all the 4 waiting for graduation. You see, everything is possible if you are determined. You see, the sacrifice he made. He told the wife that, look, I'm not coming until what? I am done with the papers. And now that he is done with the papers, if you need it in the kitchen, you get it. If you need it in the bathhouse, you get it. So please. So please, There's more sleep after
You get
death,
the,
and
you get
then
the S
with determination. Okay. Another few two hands are up, then we close. Mr. Raymond Yabua, if your question is unanswered, you can come in. And then Mr. Bambas Sibila, please be getting ready.
Yeah,
Hello.
good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Raymond.
Good evening, Mr. Raymond.
Yeah, good evening, please, sir. A brother just asked question on scholarship.
Yes.
And I'm on scholarship, but I went with the masters. So with the scholarship, I think they asked me to pay for 3 papers. That's so I pay for the 3. So meaning that for the 3rd degree, for the 6th exemption, it's free. But with the masters, they asked me to pay for 3 papers. So my question is, they said I have up to 3 years to finish. So I say, that's what Seven said it, that the people the scholarship have 3 years. So my question is, since they have given this scholarship to us, when will we pay for the paper before writing?
So all scholarship paper, once you have been given the scholarship, you don't pay anything before you write the exams. But like we said, there are some rules and regulations which you have to meet. If you fail a paper twice, you forfeit the scholarship. Secondly, okay, so you don't pay anything, but when you fail a paper more than twice, you go you would have to forfeit the scholarship. Anybody with an accounting background is 2 years to complete, non-accounting 3 years. And then the scholarship is granted to all universities, all accredited universities. And if you obtain a first class from a university, you will automatically qualify for the ICAG exam. But mind you, for accounting related degree, 2 years to complete, and non-accounting 3 years. If you fail a paper